Hello. Hello, folks. Keep a second, hold on. Speakers, put that headset, put that headset, that's fine. Who's that cunt? Hello, troops. You stuck indoors this week? Well, I'm in because I've got to do rehearsing for things and God, what is that, man? You know, fuck me, man. I just dropped by about about 100 fucking, but 100 looks like about 150 fucking subs overnight. What? Hello everybody. What? Is it Jenny? Hold on. Oh, fucking. What? 28th. Oh. Thank you. Right. My word. Goodness gracious. Well, that's not important. Schlop, thank you very much for subbing. Thank you, resubbing. Morning, Squire. Good morning there. Morning, folks. Limmy, do you like custard? Ask KP995. Love it. Thanks, Ketchup. What is that? Let me see that again. Fuck me, man. Whew. Well. Jesus Christ. Morning, everybody. The fuck is custard made for? It's made for, I've made, what do you call that thing? It's kind of like Stu LaRue, thank you very much for resubbing for the 5th fucking month. Thank you very much. Total Chancellor, thank you for subbing, mate. Thank you. Morning, Stu. I've made no what would you call the stuff that's like fancy sort of custard that's you put it in it's the same sort of thing as creme patissiere. Is that how you say it? Aye, that kind of thing. It's creme pat. Aye, that stuff. Creme pat. Because I made a vanilla slice or custard slice, whatever you call it, like the fancy type. So it's egg yolks, sugar, flour, and that, what, it's vanilla? 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 Hold on. The ones that I made were amazing. The ones that I made were amazing. In fact, I can show you. I can show you right now. Albums, My Baking. Oh, wait, you see this. You're going to love this. Who wants to see my right, hold on. Baking. You When you see this, you'll be like, oh my god. That's, that is good. When you see this, you'll go, ah, fuck, that's... Didn't realise you're that good. My baking. Right, there it is there. Show in folder. Cut that out. Put that there. Paste it there. Extract here. Delete the zip because it's empty. Well, it's not empty. Let me check. Downloaded it. I don't want anybody to see. Let's see. Dum. Oh, wait, you see this. 280 people watching, fuck all. Wrong, Andrew Ferns. Wrong. Wrong, mate. Wrong. What I'm about to show you will inspire. It will inspire. Now, let's just talk about creme pat there. Or custard. Somebody's asking about custard. Troops. Check it out. Oh! No! No! It's a special kind of Jackson Pollock. Oh no, what did I just drag? Thank you. Right, lock that so that doesn't get dragged again. What was that there? Who was that there? Kragan Daz, thank you very much. Beautiful bake limit. Hollywood will give. Yeah, I don't want a fucking handshake for that. I'll slap it away, man. Right, so there's. I did a. You know, normally what you do is you do these kind of lines across, and then you sort of drag it. You drag it down. You know how somebody gets dragged on. Twitter, kind of like that. So I did that, then sliced it all up to make that. There you go, Trips. Now that might not look appealing to you, but that is genuine vanilla. Vanilla pod, vanilla, genuine. The real deal. All made by myself. Made by myself. I think I made the pastry. Did I? Aye. Did the fucking lot. Did I make the pastry? I think I did. Pretty sure I made it a lot. Otherwise, aye, of course I made the fucking pastry, otherwise what's the point? While I'm at it, you might want to check out this. Made that for my, so I've not done baking for quite a while. I've not done any good, decent baking for years. Ganti, thank you very much for the sub. Ganti, thank you very, very much for the sub. I did that. Made the cakes, did the icing. And also did these. Did the multicoloured icing. I mean that one, the tiny wee pointy one, that's when I ran out of the icing. There you go. Did the icing. Did all that. You just get different colours, different flavours for the buttered cream, whatever you fucking call it. And you put them in. You put them in that side of the piping thing, and then that side, and then you put it together, and then that's it, and that's what it does. Hold on, there's more Trips, there's more. Sorry, I don't know how that got in there. Hold on, sorry. That's the one I wanted to show you. There you go, made that. Lovely loaf of bread. There we go, I made that. I made that. There you go. I made that. You used to be so thin. Don't want to talk about it. Rolls. Which then became that. Which then became that. The star one didn't exactly take off. There we go.
Thank you.
There we go. There we go, troops. 337 of us desperate fuckers waiting for an old bloke to finish his shite. What? So that. Oh. Chocolate tart. Did all that myself. Pastry myself. And this as well. Lemon tart. Did that myself. There we go. Myself. There we go. Did it all by myself. Problem is I liked it a bit too much. Oh, look at that. I need to paint all that again. Need to paint all that again. Need to paint all that again, trips. Ganty, thank you very much for the donation. I like cakes. Thank you very much, mate. Scromp 10, thank you very much. 4 fucking months. What a trip it's been. See you all and more in a few weeks. Thanks, glad you like the book, mate. Cheers. It's the Mora. The book tour starts the Mora, troops. Let me just see where I'm going to be. I need to put this into my calendar thing. Glasgow the Mora, that's your Friday. Nothing on the Saturday. And then it's Sunday. Am I right? Aye. Sunday, and then Sunday, Monday. And then nothing on a Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Thursday. And then nothing on a Friday and Saturday. And then it's Inverness. So, starting for the Mora till next Sunday, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dates. That's quite good. So, see how the Mora goes. And then you're talking Inverness, you're talking Aberdeen, you're talking Newcastle, you're talking Manchester there. 3 nights in Manchester, you're talking Birmingham. And then you're talking Cardiff. And then you're talking Leeds, you're talking Dundee, you're talking London, 2 nights in London, you're talking 2 nights in Belfast. Ben, thank you very much for the cheer, mate. Just David89, thank you very much for resubbing for the 3rd month. Enjoy your tour, thank you very much. What I'm going to do is... Is that? Oh, it says there's 1 ticket left for Inverness. There's 1 wee ticket sitting right in the middle. 1 wee ticket right here in the middle, man. Who'll be the lucky person? Who'll be that lucky person? So how's yourself today? Here on the 28th last day of February. It'll be Christmas again soon. It'll be Christmas again soon. It'll be Christmas again soon. Now, what can we talk about today? Let me hold on. Let me just check out. The wife left me, thank fuck, says Techie. Right. Let me go to the news. Right. Trump Kim talks breakdown over sanctions, don't care. 27,000 children identify as gang members. Right, now watch this.
Thank you.
Man and Myrie, thank you very much for resum for the 4th month. In your book you mentioned the Vicar Street show was a highlight. You played it twice that year and then back for Vines. You've abandoned us now. I reckon it's a sectarian built into from childhood. Thank you very much for the resub. That Vicar Street was the one that was like my favourite, right? Momo thing was Momo. Is that? Suicide Game, Momo Challenge. Yeah, I'll have a wee look at that. Okay. Viral Momo Challenge is a malicious hoax, said Charities. Groups say no evidence yet of self-harm from craze, but resultant hysteria poses a risk. Right, Charities are saying no such thing. CA 1999, thank you very much for the sub. The Vicar Street shows that like was my favourite at that time, because I don't know if it's because I was like, oh no, this is going to go really bad, and then it went well, but it did go especially well, and I really enjoyed the atmosphere, and it was my favourite. That was my last book thing. With the Vines thing, I struggled to sell tickets. I sold a third of the tickets on one night, I sold a third of the tickets on another night. Now, I said that I wanted to put one date. Oh, this is, by the way, I'm not talking about this one. This is in the past. The Vines. Both Dublin dates are put on sale at the one time, which I disagreed with. I think you should put on one date, and if that goes well, you put the other one on. By putting one date on sale, people who are considering coming maybe get the feeling that there's only this one date, so they're going to get tickets now. If you put on both dates, because they both take a while to sell, there's no rush. I think putting two dates on sale at the one time don't just take twice as long as it takes to sell one date and then put the next date on sale. I think by putting both on sale, and because they're both sort of going to not take long to sell out, everything slows down. And I was like pure trying to punt tickets. I was like doing videos and I'm like that. Listen everybody, it's about to sell out, you know, you need to get your tickets now. And then I post a video a few days later saying, I'm sorry, I lied. I really need you to, I'm down on my knees here. I went down on my knees begging. Please. I went, please don't do this to me. So I had to cancel one of the dates for the Vines tour and ask people to please move to the next date. And not everybody fucking did. And so there's people turning up, and I can imagine some of them were like pissed off that they had to fucking change their plans and all the rest of it. Instead of me just putting one date on sale and then no putting an extra date on. So I just thought, after that, I thought I don't want to beg again. I don't want to beg Dublin again to come. Probably could sell at one date, but I just had a bad feeling. I just thought, don't do that again. You just don't know. People they might come back because it's a book thing again, and you're going to be appearing there, like you're going to be like signing books, and you're going to be meeting folk. They might come. It's not just watching a screening and all that. Maybe that's why they didn't come. But I thought maybe they would have came to your new book thing, but if it wasn't for them pissed off about the Vines thing. I don't know. I've got a cold again. I need to fucking clear this, and I'm just going to be like that all the time. Fucking hell. Just did a big fucking sniff there. I didn't fart, lanky. You're in charge, thank you very much. The audiobook. Thank you very much. Glad to like you the audiobook. Thank you very much. So I'm looking forward to it, but I need to rehearse. I need to rehearse tomorrow. The day. And I need to get my music ready, because I want to come on to this is the story of my life. I was thinking I'm going to come on to the music without the speaking. So like I come on to the music that hasn't got the speaking, right? So I come on, and then by the time I get to the stage, so Lanky, I think you'll be in Aberdeen. Crag, thank you very much for resubbing. Tier Bastard fucking 3. For the 5th month, thank you very much. Best money I've ever spent. Read the book in one go on a flight. Thank you very fucking much, mate. Thank you very much. Lip sync, lip sync. So I come on. I walked, so at Aberdeen, I'm like right at the stage. Or and more, I come walking behind the audience, all the way through the audience, then on the stage. That takes a wee bit longer. DDI Gaming, thank you very much for the sub. And I'm not going to play different bits of fucking music. I do Frankie Valli. I'm going to do Frankie Valli. So we're going to come on. So I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Limmy. That gets me time to come. That gives me time to maybe get up to the stage, and then maybe I don't get up to the stage. Is the story of my? So maybe I don't get time to get on the stage, but then by the time I get on the stage, I'll. I think that'll be a good way to start it. It just means that song gives me enough time to walk through the audience and on and more. Now I'm not going to use different fucking lengths of song, one for Aberdeen when the state I come for right behind the stage, and a longer one for on and more. It's got, for convenience sake, it's going to be the same length. So that means for the Aberdeen one, where I'm not going to be walking through the audience, do you like the squeaky chair? Where I'm not going to be walking through the audience, that means I'll be coming on. Walking right on, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Limmy. So I'll be right on the stage like that. No longer miming. No, because I'm not this for age. Because this is the time it takes for me to get on the stage with on and more. And then that's it, right? That'll be good. Lewis, I think that is Lewis. So yeah. Looking forward to Inverness show. Been trying a while to sell that last seat for you. No takers yet. Book was great. That key story, lucky man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. Oh aye. That's unbelievable. The New Deal thing. The New Deal. Well, you film the show for a DVD. Nobody buys DVDs, mate. Nobody's interested in anything. V Ready, thank you very much. 5 months subbing and looking forward to many more. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Glad I can count on your support. Thank you very much. If you just joined us, welcome to the Morning Magazine show. With me, Limey. Trump Kim talks breakdown over sanctions as the top service. Don't care about that. The next story here in the news, it says 27,000 children identify as gang members, and the wee subheading says a major report says gangs are using chilling levels of violence to keep child members compliant. Now hold on. Aunt Charwell, thank you very much for resubbing for the second month. Thank you very much, mate. I bet you any money when I click on this link on the BBC News site, I bet it's just the UK. I bet it's just England and Wales. Let's see. There are 27,000 children aged between 10 and 17 in England who identify as being part of a gang, according to the report by the Children's Commissioner. Same old. Now this Murph 77, thank you very much. Thanks for resubbing, mate. 3rd month. So this is on the this is what it's like to be Scottish. This is what it's like to be Scottish. If you're English and you're wondering what was it feel like? Was it just the same? It's just the same, isn't it? But a slightly different accent. This is kind of what it's like. There's lots of wee things that aren't a big deal by themselves. That aren't a big deal by themselves. But they all add up. So I'm on the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, the British, which usually means the UK, could mean the island of Britain, but it usually means, in terms of the BBC, which is the UK and Northern Ireland, no, Great Britain and Northern Ireland, but the UK, it normally means the UK. So when something is in the BBC news site and it's in the UK section, it's not in the England section, it's not in the Wales section, it's the UK section, the general news bit, and it says 27th. This is in the wee kind of, the wee thumbnail bit. 27,000 children identify as gang members. Thank you very much. Thanks for the bits, Dean. 400 bits. Thank you. Thank you so much. A major report says gangs are using chilling levels of violence to keep child members compliant. Right? 27,000 children, right? Obviously, this is the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, which serves the United Kingdom, and this is in the general UK section. We click on the article. Mo2052, thank you very much for the sub. We click on the article. What do we get? Gangs, 27,000 children in England say they are members. Nothing to do with Scotland, nothing to do with Wales, which is normally, you normally get England and Wales. Nothing, just England is what they meant. Read the bottom. Scotland commissioners were asked to comment. The commissioners for Wales and Scotland did not respond when contacted with the same request. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't get to fucking say 27,000 and it's like a UK thing. Like, all right. No, you might be. This is what it feels like to be Scottish. You might be thinking, well, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? By itself, it isn't a big deal. But it's just these wee things like, all right. When they say this thing's happened. When they go like that, this amount of people are doing this thing. And you go and read it and you go, all right, UK, because we're all together, aren't we? We're all together and all that. Just England. You will never get an article that says 27,000 children are something, and you click through and it's just Scotland, I mean. It's never just Scotland. It'll say in Scotland. Whatever it is, a good thing, a bad thing, it doesn't matter. It'll never just say, just kind of like generally speaking, 10,000 of this thing is happening. There are 10,000 of this thing. Did you know that 10,000 bananas a year have to get thrown out due to them rotting? Imagine something like that, right? You click on it, it might mean the UK, but you could click on it and it sometimes just means England. Poor bananas, yeah. But you will never click on it and it takes you through, and what they actually mean was just Scotland. They mean the UK or England, and you get that in the fucking, like, the Guardian as well. All these people that try to come across, journalists that try to come across as thoughtful and considerate and inclusive and like aware. They like to come across as they're aware of the people around them and what's going on. I've seen so many wee articles that says this thing. This many people in the UK. I have actually seen that before in the Guardian. This many people in the UK. And you look at the article and it's actually just England and Wales. I've seen that. I've seen that. Like America, like that, like Americans would do. So it's not a big deal by itself. But Anyway. By the way, the Cohen thing, the Michael Cohen thing, nothing's going to happen. Alright? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. I went onto Twitter and I searched for Cohen and holy shit. Zila D, thank you very much for resub for the third month. Thank you very much. I went on to search for Cohen and holy shit. And there's all these people on Twitter going like that. Like, kind of like, holy shit, this is huge. That kind of part of holy shit. This is going to bring the whole thing down, you know, that kind of part. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. I've still got a tweet in my likes that I liked back in November that I like to look at now and again. Somebody called John Cooper, who's got following 23,000 people, mind you, got quarter of a million followers. Chairman of the Dem Coalition, the nation's largest grassroots resistance organisation. Verified account. Tweeted back on the 8th of November 2018, and I liked it to bookmark it, if you know what I mean. And he's got 3 flame emojis. DC source. Arrest of Donald Trump Jr. is imminent, he puts in quotes. That was back in, was it November, December, January, February, over 3 months ago. Just bollocks. Just bollocks. We're beyond all that now. We're beyond all that now. I can't be coughing like that on stage tomorrow. I can't be coughing like that on stage tomorrow. They want their money back. I'm on stage tomorrow night. Can't be doing it. Now, enough about the news. Let's just go to the entertainment and arts news. Billionaire to fund the Booker Prize don't care. Ariana Grande hits back after Pride backlash. No, she doesn't. She doesn't hit back. She doesn't hit back. She doesn't hit back. I read it. She's going to be headlining Pride. One person tweeted a complaint about it, saying there's one person got a lot of retweets saying, I don't know, Ariana headlining Pride when she's straight, as far as we're all aware, and doubling the price of tickets kinda smells like exploitation of the LGBT community to me, right? And other people going like that, I don't know, agreeing and disagreeing and all that fucking shit. And then she did a big thing saying, I've got nothing to do with the ticket prices. I'm an LGBT ally. I'm happy to give the stage to other people and all that. I was asked. I excitedly agreed. I want you to know this and I want you to know that. She doesn't hit back. She doesn't hit back. Hitting back is this. No. Who'd you to fucking say that? Who'd you to fucking say that? Who'd you? That's hitting back. Glastonbury bans plastic bottle sales. What were they going to do then? Would not be supply. Bring reusable bottles. Alright. Glastonbury, it's paramount for our planet to reduce plastic consumption. We will prevent over 1 million single-use plastic bottles from being used at this year's festival. How... Dean Perry, thank you very much, mate. Is it Bollywood? I think so. No, I'm not sure actually. Gonna somebody tell me, just remind me. How is it? By the way, I'm all for saving the planet. You know, I love the planet. I love it. I love the people of the planet. I really want to save the planet for all the lovely people here on the planet. But can you tell me? And I'm just asking. No, fossil fuels and all that. I get how that can harm harm things and all that. How is reducing plastic consumption paramount for the planet? Please tell me. The reason I'm asking, plastic uses oil which is non-renewable, right? So it's non-renewable, so we end up using up the oil, right? Is it because to make it then you go to sort of like do things to the oil and you get the plastic as oil, right? And that is, plastic doesn't biodegrade, right? And what is the problem with that? Look at the ocean's full of them, right? Can you tell me though how that's paramount for our planet? Microplastics enter the food chain and end up in us. Can you tell me what the problem with that is? Sea life is dying. I get that. They plastic things ruin animals and things like that. I get that. Is that paramount for the planet? See if it causes cancer. If it does, right, that's that cancer. Polychat, thank you very much for the sub. That's not really paramount for the planet though, us getting cancer. The best thing could happen to the planet is us fucking getting cancer. So, actually more plastic, you could say, is what we need. Who the fuck, what's the creatures fucking up the planet? Us. Plastic could give us cancer. We die out. Planet's fucking saved. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm asking a question here, by the way. Crazy Joe, thank you very much. Kill all humans, best for planet. Correct. Thank you very much for the resub. Do the plastic things harm the animals? Yes. That's bad. And does the making of plastic, the oil and all that, does that pump stuff into the atmosphere and that's bad? If that's true, then that's bad, right? But is that what they're saying? Are they not talking about the plastic that, you know, doesn't biodegrade? How is that bad for the planet? The planet. Microplastics. Giant robot. Adam, thank you very much for the resub. Great. Loving the book. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, unfortunately, if I talk about something like this, right? Unfortunately, when I talk about stuff like this, if you talk about any stuff at all, anything, if you talk about anything, and you talk about anything in any way, whether you're on this side or that side, you've got to never underestimate the stupidity of people. Remember, people don't read things. People don't understand things. And people willingly don't understand things. People are willingly ignorant as well as just kind of being a bit ignorant. They don't quite know. They didn't kind of read it. I'm telling you, I've had arguments with people, not about this, but about things. It doesn't matter how many times you say it. They will willingly no get what you're talking about. Because they've got a position, they're sticking to it, and see, even if you are correct about that thing, they'll go, alright, but that you've still got a problem with this though. You're like, I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about this. You know, we need to conclude this. You know, you get a kind of, if you've got a complaint or an issue with some sort of feedback sort of thing or with a phone, and they go, the second you go, I've got a complaint, my thing isn't working, my thingy isn't working, so you get a kind of ticket, they call it, you know, you get like a wee number, and they send you an email saying, we are dealing with it right now. Here is your complaint or issue, ticket number, something. One of our advisors will be in touch soon. And then they get back to you and they go, right, so let's talk about the thing. And you go, this is the thing. Like Adobe. And then Adobe. And then eventually they go, is this issue now closed? Are you satisfied with the conclusion of this? Or they say, see if you just leave it, they go, because this issue has not been resolved within something, you haven't got back to us, we will be closing this ticket in 3 hours, something like that. That's the way people need to argue on Twitter. Not just about the plastic stuff, I'm talking about something else, and I'm talking about everything. People need to go like that. When you enter a conversation in Twitter, I think that you need to open a ticket. And then that goes into a Q&A. Then that goes into your own personal Q&A. Here's what happens. Here's what I think should happen. Let's say you said to me, Limmy, what is your position on this matter? On a certain matter, right? And then we argue about it. And imagine I went like that. Let's say I said, is it really paramount to the importance of the plastic stuff? I mean, in terms of like say 10 being paramount, 0 being nothing at all. It's like imagine 0 is like water. Imagine 0 is like, are we using too much seawater for things? There's fucking tons of it, right? So that's 0. 10 paramount, like pumping all the shit into the atmosphere that's going to fuck up, it's going to tear a big fucking hole there and we're all fucked and there's no way back, right? Is plastic stuff, is that at 10? Is that at the top? Or is it actually 7? I think plastic is pretty high on the list, right? Dabk Disco, we have opened a conversation and debate ticket. When this is finished, our conversation, we will have a conclusion and we're not allowed to move on. And we have reached an agreement on what our sides are, and that's it. Dabk Disco, how is it pretty high on the list? We've opened a conversation, a debate ticket. And nobody gets to wander off. Nobody gets to wander off and go, look, I don't have the time for this. Otherwise, it is awarded. It's like a court. Because the defendant did not turn up, or because the plaintiff or the defendant or whatever it is didn't turn up, it is automatically awarded to the other person. Right? Dabk Disco, and I know you're typing, so I'm not going to rush you. But how is it? Dean Perry, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for the cheer. Thank you very much. This is ticket number 001, Roscoe. Yeah. Director says plastic is high on the list if we pollute. Director, I appreciate the conversation, but I'm currently in a queue. You're currently in a queue. I have a ticket here. I'm not going to argue with multiple people. One person, one point of contact, 1-to-1. 1-to-1 with one person, so that I can keep track of it. You see, if I'm arguing with you, then I'm arguing with him, and I'm arguing with her. Who said what? Who said what? Dabk Disco is the person I'm chatting with. Now, Dabk Disco is taking an extraordinarily long time to get back to us, so this isn't, it's not looking good, so the ticket might be closed soon. Let me just check. He last said, okay, let's go, about a whole minute ago, and has not stated his case for quite a long time. Dabk Disco, you've had more than enough time to type like a good big paragraph if that's what you're doing right now. Right. Because the oceans are filling up with plastic and it's causing animals to die, 8 million tonnes every year. Right. Let's just analyse that phrase. By the way, I'm the one, I just want to find out the facts here, that's all. I just want to find out the facts. So he says, Oceans are filling up with plastic, right? Now, they're not completely filling up, right? They're not completely filling up. There's plastic going into the ocean, causing animals to die. How many? 5, 10, 100, 1,000. And what are the consequences of that? Is it a nice thing? No, it's no. But in terms of saving the planet, that's what we're talking about right now. Let's stay right on the point that we're making here. We're going to do this. We're going to get through it. We're going to sort this out. 8 million tonnes every year. 8 million tonnes means nothing to me. I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I just don't know. 8 million tonnes, that sounds bad. It would be good if there wasn't, but there's a lot of ocean there. I don't quite get it. You've said animals die. 8 million tonnes. Two different things. Even if you don't personally care about marine life, it has knock-on effects. Could you please explain the knock-on effects that make it paramount for our planet, according to this Glastonbury person, that we need to reduce the plastic consumption? Paramount for the planet. Paramount for the planet. Uber Sheep, thank you very much for the resub. Thank you very much. Paramount for the planet. They're not saying plastic stuff kills animals. I think that's bad. It's a big mess. I think that's bad. Paramount for the planet. It's the biodegradable. I get that. How is that? How exactly is that bad? It'd be good if it was. It isn't. So it means you got all this mess. Some things die. Animals die. I care about wildlife. But in terms of paramount for the planet, keeping in mind humans already kill tons of animals deliberately to eat. Wait a sec, I never said it was paramount. I never said you said it. I never said you said it. I'm saying that that's what this person's saying, and I'm arguing, is it? Is it no? And you said, well, you know, it does kind of matter and all that, so I want to see just exactly what you're saying. Wait a sec, I never said it was paramount. That's Glastonbury's word. I said it was very high. Alright, very high on the list. Very, very high. Right, because I said, is it 10? Is it not just 7? You said it's very high. How high? You said very high. That's probably an 8. 8, like, with 10 being very, like, paramount, I'd say, like, 8. I'd say for very, very high, it has to be 8 or above. Can you tell me how it is very high on the list of the important things, like, in terms of saving the planet? B Gribs, thank you very much for the resub. Plastic is cancelled. It might no be cancelled, mate. Thanks for the resub, but it might no be. Later Lindsay says, what is the scale? 1 or 0. In fact, date 1 to 10. 1 being no damage at all. It's like, oh no, am I taking too much seawater out the sea to use for things? Fucking tons of it. 10 being, you're causing a hole in the ozone and we're all fucked. And there's no way back. Now, I just want to point out, I'm trying not to be a fanny here. I'm not trying to be shocking or contrary. I'm actually want to work out, can we talk about some of this and then conclude it? Ecosystems are fragile things, right? Someone else posted 85% of plankton, which are the bottom of the food chain, contain plastics. That's the whole chain fucked. Who knows the consequences, but it could be right. So we don't know. Some plastic in plankton could fuck up the food chain, right? We don't know, right? Has a whale yet died for the plankton? Surely we'd know that. Surely there'll be a whale somewhere. Surely the whales would be dying, the ones that eat all the ones that open the mouth and just go like that, plankton. I mean, we should know that now. We should be able to cut it open, and the insides, it's like you could cut open the whale and there's a plastic whale inside. It's like a mould. Seems like an 8 out of 10 to me, which is a big deal. I'd rewatch a film that was 8 out of 10. Aye, same here. We do know that when ecosystems are changed, it has huge knock-on effects. Right? Does this change the ecosystem to the level that you're saying, because I mean, surely if we already know, and you already know, that 85% of plankton contains plastic. 85%, that's almost 100. So almost 100 of this plankton is so important, contains plastic. Surely we should be seeing the fucking whales dying, man. Whales dying, whales dying. Picture of whales dead and full of plastic. My fucking arse. My arse. Bullshit. That picture. My fucking arse. Bullshit. Fault of the fucking... Fuck off. That picture. Bullshit. Fuck off. Picture of whales full of plastic. You've basically shown me pictures of the same fucking whale. Pictures of the same fucking whale. There's one or two other ones, but is that it? I mean, it's shite and everything, but that first one, that's fucking fake. Fake. How many whales is too many? I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about there's one picture, right, and it is fucking, there's like fucking Tupperware and all sorts of fucking shite, with the lids on and everything. Got the fucking lids on and everything. Let me see that again. Let me see that again. Let's see that. Right, lids, right, maybe that's not a lid, right, bottle. Bottle. My fucking arse. Fuck off. The fucking Waynes are filling the fucking thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That mate, right, come on now. Dabke. Dabke says, okay, apparently that one's an art installation, but this one is real. Fuck off, mate. Fuck off. Fuck off, mate. This case is fucking closed. Case fucking closed, mate. Case fucking closed. Okay, that one's a fucking installation. This ticket is fucking closed. Oh my god. Oh my god. This ticket is fucking closed. Look what he sent me. Look what you see what he fucking sent me. Oh my god. So that's where he gets his facts for. That's how much this cunt fact checked. Dabk Disco, look. Look at it. Look. I mean, I walked to it that it was fake right away. I walked to it was fake right away because look. What about? Right. Right, now look. Right, look at that. Look at these pictures, right? I mean, look at the amount of fucking stuff. Come on, man. Come on. How can you look at that and go, oh, aye. Now, look at this picture here. Now, we know it's fake anyway. We know it's an installation, right? But look at it anyway. Look at the boy in the green, the lime green top. Look to the slightly to the right of him. You will see there's a brown bin, right? You will see there's a brown bin. Now, look here at this one. The brown bin is not there. It looks like the wee guys are chucking fucking stuff into it. I mean, we know it's fake now. Anyway, it's an installation. You sent me that picture as fucking proof. Now, what else are you seeing? What other fucking things are you seeing? Your credibility here is fucked. Your credibility here is fucked, mate. Don't no chancer dancer. Don't send me anything. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Dabke Disco. The ticket was between me and Dabke Disco. On the page of images, there were other ones that were real. No, mate. Right, aye, there's things here and there, but this is the main one. So I have to go and search to that. Is that one real? Is that one real? Was that one real? Now, you fucked that one up, right? But for the sake of not being an absolute cunt here and just moving on, I can see there's other ones, right? So you get another one and it's got some plastic, right? Plastic bags, right? Right, now plastic bags. So all I'm saying to you is this. This is all I'm saying to you. This is all I'm saying to you, right? All I'm saying to you is this. I just saw a picture there and there's a whale that was cut open and it had plastic bags in it. And that's shite. That's bad, right? That's bad. Is that what killed the whale? How many whales is it killing? How many of the other animals is it killing? The plankton, the 85%, almost 100%. Ideally, nothing we do affects the environment in a bad way. All I'm asking is, when you said it's pretty high up, it's really very high up. Lanky says Limmy's at it. No, listen. You're no... Lanky is... There's another person no getting what I'm saying. Lanky's yet another person no getting what I'm saying. It's the limitations of fucking words. It's the limitations of words. I say something and you don't know exactly what I mean by it. I think whales with fucking plastic bags in them is terrible. I think that's a really bad thing. Right? I think that's a really bad thing. I think it's morally wrong. Right? I think it's ethically and morally wrong. Right? What I'm asking is, the Glastonbury person says it is paramount to the planet that we cut down, the reduce the level of plastic we're using, right? Right. And Dabke Disco said, that's not his words, but he said it's certainly very high in terms of priorities, right? And so what I'm saying, we're getting, this is affecting nearly all animals living in or near the sea. What animals? And how, in terms of survival of the planet, in terms of all life in the planet, paramount to the planet. How fucking bad is it? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's a fucking bad thing. Let me put it another way, right? You want me to list every animal that interacts with the sea? No, Dabke Disco. But what you're saying to me is that you know enough. I mean, that's got to be some classic. Is that not one of these kind of like straw man sort of things? Is that not one of these things you hear people talking about on Twitter? Oh, so you want me to list like every single animal? He's flapping. You can tell he's flapping. Because he's having to say things like that. So you want me to list every single creature that lives under the sea? Do you know we don't know? 50%. It's the bottom of the ocean. We don't even know what's there. I didn't say that. That's flagging up. That's giving me fucking alarm bells, man. It's alarm bells. When I hear somebody say something like that, oh, so you want me to list every single... The fact is, right, let me put it another way. Imagine there's somebody round the corner for me, and I know that every day they find an old person and kill them. They murder them, right? Is that a bad thing? Yes. Is it an evil thing? Yes. Right? So I'm not arguing about whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. It is a bad thing. Right? But is it paramount to the planet? Or is it very high? Is it a very high priority in terms of saving the planet that is stopped? Right? In the same sort of way, fucking polybags in Wales. A bird with a plastic thing around its neck. A seal that's eating a plastic thing. These sort of horrible things. Right? Plastic and plankton. Is it bad? Yes, 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 yes. Bad. Terrible. Terrible. Bad. Evil. Bad. Negligent. Horrible. Horrible. Heartbreaking. If it was there in front of me, I'd be like, fuck's sake. If it wasn't just on the screen, if it was there in front of me, I'd be like, Jesus Christ. This has got to stop. What are the top 3 bad things then? No, Dabke Disco. You said to me, it's very high up. That's probably another one of these argumentative sort of wee techniques. Well, you tell me then. No, you said to me, it's very high up in the fucking priority list. It's got to be very high in terms of saving the planet. Very high priority. That's what you said, or words to that effect. Rodders, Trotters, thank you very much. Destroy Cancer, the future. All the best. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Dabke. Doing bad things to the planet, surely like causing harm to animals, I'm sure has some sort of effect. Right? I'm sure it has some sort of effect if animals are dying because of the things that we do. What I'm asking is, like, you know, how many animals, how important is it to a level of extinction what we're doing in terms of the plastic stuff that then completely fucks up the whole thing? No, I'm not trying to catch you out, says Dabke Disco. It's just that we both have different priorities, and I'm interested what you think is a higher priority. Dabke Disco, if you don't mind, I started a conversation with you regarding the a jokey sort of thing, like it's a kind of ticket, you know, like if you go into some sort of like fucking Dell or something and you go, I'm having problems with my computer or my whatever it is, and open up a ticket regarding that specific issue. Regarding that specific issue, and then you stick on it. Dabke Disco says we'll move on. No, we stick with that issue. Dabke Disco, you said it is surely a very high priority, and I'm asking you, how is it? Like in terms of saving the planet, in terms of the survival of all life on the planet. You know, the planet. I'm assuming saving the planet. That's kind of what it means. Freddie says, if humans keep fishing at the current pace, there will be no more fish left in the oceans by, you know that, right? Do you see that? I get that. Fishing, eating too much, then the bigger things can't eat the weird fish. It all collapses. I get that. I'm talking about the plastic. The plastic, the plastic, the plastic, the plastic. I'm talking about the plastic. I hear a lot about, right, come on, we need to stop it with the poly bags. And I do get reusable bags. I don't get poly bags. I'm not an arsehole. I'm not like, fuck a lot. I'll do what I want. I get reusable bags and I like doing it. I carry things, like if I forgot my reusable bag, I'm like carrying stuff like that out because I refuse to pay 5 pence for a poly bag, right? The plastic poisons the animals and has a similar effect to overfishing, unbalancing the ecosystem. Are you telling me, Dabke Disco, that the plastic is killing the animals? Do you have any facts to back? Do you have the percentages there? Do you have it? It also builds up and has a stronger effects higher up in the food chain. Do you have any facts? Obviously, you don't carry a bit of a wee fact sheet to give out, but have you honestly read? Hand on heart, tell me the truth. Have you honestly read that poly bags and the other plastic things like that are killing sea life at a rate that is similar to overfishing? In other words, if we keep on doing it the way it is, they're all going to die. Are you talking about the fact is, Mr. Joe Mother, thank you very much. Cheers for the streams, book arrives all day. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I mean, do you know that for a fact? Do you know that for a fact? For a fact. Do you know for a, and see these facts that you know are the same sort of facts as like that whale picture you sent me that was actually an art installation? I know that lots of scientists say it is one of the greatest threats to ocean life and I trust them. Here's what I think you mean to say. Here's what I think. This is what I think you mean to say. This is what I think you mean to say. Does plastic kill animals in the sea? Yes. Does it kill a lot of them? Probably. Does it kill absolute fucking tons of them? Like with this plastics in the plankton, is that such a bad thing? Maybe. Maybe no. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. If it really isn't 85% of the plankton, then all these whales that eat nothing but plankton, they're going to be full of 85% that it's a fucking plastic. It's not going to go anywhere and they might no shite it out. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But surely, and this is maybe what you're trying to say, this is maybe what you meant to say. Surely, if you imagine a future where the whole of the oceans, all the oceans are just completely fucking full with plastic. I mean, like the whole layer. It's like you could practically walk out the ocean. We get to a level where you could walk from Scotland to New York. There's people walking back this way. There's people walking that way. There's so much plastic. Now imagine a situation like that. Is that bad for the sea life? Yes, of course. Right? Well, see, because plastic doesn't biodegrade, or at least it takes fucking ages and ages and ages to, like, it's like thousands of years, fuck knows, then we are inevitably on that fucking course. But that's the path we're on. Will we be around for long enough to be able to actually do that? Even excluding the fact that we might bring it on ourselves because of the plastic? I don't think so. So what we should do then is cut down. But I'm just kind of questioning the urgency. Is what we're actually saying when we talk about we need to cut down the plastic stuff? There are some animals, a relatively low percentage though, that are dying due to the plastic. But as what we're actually saying, there are some images out there that are heartbreaking. And because they tug at the heartstrings, they sort of bump themselves up the priority list because they're heartbreaking. But not necessarily because they're actually, like, they pose a great and imminent fucking threat. You know, what is it? Now, if we want to do something about it, like we do something about the heartbreaking things before the things that actually are a threat to our survival, I completely get it. That makes us human. That's what makes us human. Sort out the heartbreaking things first. I don't know, right? I'm just questioning and asking. No, I'm not saying that. It's a dire threat and will completely fuck up the oceans permanently if we don't do something about it. You know what I say, Dabke? I say, I'm not saying it's just heartbreaking, right? I think, you know what I think? I just think it needs to be reported in a more accurate way. Because if I'm questioning it, and I'm not one of these fucking conspiracy theory cunts, and I know some sort of, like, right wing, I don't give a fuck about anything people, it's just sometimes when I see certain things I go, how bad is it anyway? I mean, when I see a picture of this and a picture of that and a picture of this, that's bad. How bad is it though in terms of our survival and even the animal survival that are getting affected? Like even the whales, how bad is it, man? Are they going to be extinct because of this? Or are they actually more in threat of being extinct with our hunting and the fishing? I just want to know the facts. I just want to see a fucking chart. That's all. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just wondering. I'm allowed to question stuff. I'm just wondering. I just want to see, you know, like there it is, like nothing's happening. So there's a wee chart, look, you know, we're fucking things up by that much. Fishing, we're actually, it's like that. Fishing is like that. That's the damage done currently with the plastic. This is the damage done with the fishing. Is it like that? And could somebody say to me, no, even though that's the damage done with the plastic, see the fishing, we can very quickly bring that down. See this is going fucking nowhere and will only build up. Is it that? I don't know. I just need some facts. I won't accept something getting said to me, then somebody walking away. Oh, I need to know. That's all. I'm not stupid. I know that all the plastic stuff in the ocean isn't a fucking good thing. It's just the paramount to the planet that the Glastonbury person's saying. That's all. That's all. I fucking cut down the fucking plastic. Listen, I don't buy all these bottles of fucking water, right? I don't buy all these bottles of fucking water. I get tap water, right? I get water at the tap. If a bottle of water is brought back to my fucking house, I reuse it. I'll fucking fill it up for the tap. Poly bags, I use the same reusable fucking bag. If Lynn then uses one of they fucking bags to take bottles out to the fucking bottle bin, I'm like, well, can I use that fucking bag now, Lynn? You've spilt booze inside it. It's got my alcohol-free fucking, wee drops for the bottles dropped inside the fucking bag. Now it's stinking. We're no going to take that bag to the shop because it's fucking humming. It smells of fucking brewery. And she says, fucking shut up, Brian. Just buy a new one. I'm like, well, that defeats the fucking purpose, Lynn. I'm like, that defeats the fucking purpose. You're buying a reusable fucking bag. And I'm like, it's only 50 pence. It doesn't matter what the money is. The purpose is to try to reuse it. My fucking bin in the fucking thing. Honestly, would you like a bag? If I forget the bag, would you like the bag? I'm like, no. And honestly, I'm like, I don't use fucking poly bags, man. I don't use poly bags. I just want to point out, in case you think I'm some sort of cunt, I'm like, some sort of fucking right-wing fucking columnist. I do what I want. I do what I want. It's my planet to use up what I like. We have dominion over the animals. I'm not like that. I'm just wondering about the words that are being said. I think one of the... You know what I think? I think one of the greatest threats to humanity right now is the inaccurate reporting of facts. So somebody will say that this thing's happening, and then they'll say it's that important. And then the next thing comes up, that important. The next thing that comes up is that important. The next thing that comes up is that important. The next thing that comes up is that important. The next thing that comes up is that important. Big, 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 big. Until I don't know, is it no? Because somebody once said to me a few months ago that this thing that I knew to be that kind of important was that important. Because it's that important to them. To me, it's that important. So when something comes up that really is objectively that fucking important to us all surviving, I don't know. Is it really? Or is it actually that? Is it fucking clickbait? I don't know. You want to ask questions, but then people go like that. Oh, that's out of order, Limmy. I didn't know you were like that. Well, no, I'm just wondering. I just want to know, is it really? Is it? How many whales is too many, Limmy? How many whales is too many? How many whales is too many? Like beached angels. Beached angels. Was it Beached Angels? Life is Strange. Aye, here we go. I think that's somebody else playing it. Somebody else playing Life is Strange in the same way that I was fucking playing it. Where are the Beached Angels? Beached Angels, Life Strange. Where's the Beached Angels? Where's the beach? Oh! Beached Angels. Oh. Beached Angels. Hold on. Here we go, listen to this. Wait a minute, I could go to my own fucking videos. Oh, I'm not going to search through all that. Fuck all that, man. Oh, that was a brilliant game, that. That was brilliant. More teen shops, thank you very much for the sub. Ma For You, thank you very much. Sponsored by Big Plastic. Mr. Joe Mother, thank you very much for the resub. Dabkey, I think we're going to have to close this ticket. I don't think it has been resolved, so I'm going to close the ticket. You couldn't hear that? Oh, sorry. Sorry. So just want to point out with the things that I'm saying there, I just want to repeat, and I'm going to get on with playing a game. I just want to say, I sent you a ton of papers. I'm not fucking reading papers. But newspapers. Plastics in the marine environment. Plastics cannot, right. Right. Right, now I can tell you right now, Dabkey, plenty of facts and figures there. Now, if I may just say that, I'm not going to go on about it much more, right? I'm not going to go on about it much more. Here's where the fucking threat, here's the threat here, Dabkey. Here's the threat to the fucking environment, right? Here is the threat to the environment. Here's the threat to the planet. You have just sent me, I sent you a ton of papers to read if you want, mate. Dabkey, tell the truth, do you think I'm going to read these fucking papers? I'm scrolling down here, right? And it is just fucking paragraph, tons and fucking tons and tons and tons. Arseface is like pasting this big paragraph. Tons and tons and tons. Tons. If you aren't interested, don't argue about it then. That's not the way the mind works, Mizzy. That's not the way humans fucking work. And that's why it's all fucked. That's why the planet's going to be fucked. Because these smart arses that could easily put the information in an easy to digest fucking manner with some graphs and charts and things like that I can understand. I can go, oh right, by this year this, by that year. They don't. So cunts like me, by the way, all I need to know is plastic's bad for the environment, right? That's it. And I don't use poly bags. I don't use poly bags. I use reusable bags. I told you. I care about the environment. I care about all that. I do it all. So don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm a cunt. I probably do more than you fucking do. I probably do more than you do. That's the fact of the matter here. I probably do more to help the environment than you fucking do. I don't fucking drive. I barely go out. I'm a cyclist. Alright? I do more than you do. Do you recycle? Yes. Put the bottles in the bottle bin? Yes. Take all the cardboard stuff and all that shite to the dump? Yes. Alright. Alright. For you to send me something, a big thing, I've sent you all these papers like a fucking smart arse to try and make me look fucking stupid. You probably do that with other people on Twitter. And they switch off and they don't care. And there's other people like you out there. People like, if you don't get it, you're fucking stupid. I win the argument. Here is the paper. You argue your point on Twitter. The other person goes, I don't really know. I mean, is that really the case? Well, here's some academic papers. Why don't you read over them over the weekends? I have. Oh, I can't be bothered reading all that. Well, don't get into the argument then if you can't bother looking at the facts. 2,000, 3,000 fucking words. Congratulations. You won the fucking Twitter argument, but you fucking wrecked the planet, man. And you have created an anti-fucking planet ambassador by pissing somebody off. You've then created a baddie. People are stupid. People are stupid. Or their minds are occupied with just getting by fucking day to day. Working, getting something to eat, having a laugh, paying the bills, things like that. What fucking time to read all this shit? So you just need to tell them in a very, very simple sort of way, this is why it's bad. So that, and in a way that's actually backed up by facts, but without boring them or confusing them, in a way that they can remember, so that when somebody comes along, some sort of like for a big fucking oil company saying, fuck all that, man, plastic's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They said it was that bad. It's actually only this bad. If they're able to do that, the whole game's up. The whole game's up. Dumbed down facts for the peasants. Yes. You need to dumb it down. And you can't exaggerate. If you exaggerate and you're caught exaggerating even by a fucking millimetre, the whole thing's fucked. The whole thing's fucked. You tweeted me a picture of a fucking art installation and said, look at this whale. Look at the state of this whale. Look at the amount of plastic that's in this whale. Turned out it was a fucking art installation. We've had a wee chat. We've had a wee laugh about it. Dabkey Disco, I'm having a laugh. Listen, everybody, I'm having a fucking joke. I'm having a bit of a chuckle. I'm half serious, but I'm half just kind of ramping. I like the sound of my own voice, right? I just like the sound of my own voice. I'm talking a lot of shite half the time, right? But, you know, I don't even know if I'm fucking serious half the time, right? I don't even know. But I'm just saying this, I'm just saying, like, you know, in terms of, like, you know, like, the way the right-wing folk can take care of Facebook with all these sort of bombarding people with all this shite. How do you counter it? How do you counter it? And I think this is the same sort of thing. Where, see if you're sending me a picture of a whale full of fucking plastic stuff and it turns out it's actually an art installation, which it is, by the way. You know, in case you have just joined us, it was an actual art installation. This fucking whale on a beach that's full of fucking, like, Tupperware stuff in plastic containers and bottles. It looked fake to me, but I wasn't quite sure. And then he said, well, you know, that was an art installation, sorry about that. Right. I usually wouldn't send, I know, right, I know. If somebody is saying, if somebody's out there also sending people pictures to go, look at this. All it takes is for one of the baddies to go, see that picture that's getting sent? You know how they sent you like 10 pictures in a wee kind of montage sort of thing? Is that montage or collage? Collage. Assembling different forms, right? Collage. Montage. Film editing series of shots, right. Series of shots, right. So collage, right. You know, we collage are different pictures, and one of the pictures is like a tiny wee thing, that whale. All it takes is for one of the mistakes, it then gets quote retweeted on Twitter by a right wing person, or used in some sort of right wing or pro fucking a big oil company, sort of plastic company thing on Facebook, and they go, look at this. Look at this that this Save the Planet account tweeted or posted on Facebook. See this wee picture here. Forget about the rest of them. See this wee picture here. It's an art installation. Yous have been lied to. Yous have been lied to. Ha 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 ha. All it takes is for that mistake to be made, and that is the pee under 100 fucking mattresses that fucks the whole thing up. You need to give people the facts in an interesting way, in a simple way, without fucking it up. And don't exaggerate. Don't say it's paramount or anything like that when it might no be. It might just be quite bad. Because some cunt will come along and say, did you know the makeout is this? But did you know that actually the more bad stuff happens because of this thing? And then that's enough to make people no give a fuck. That's enough to make people no give a fuck. You can fight against it. You can pretend that people aren't stupid. You can pretend. Or you can accept that people are kind of stupid and adapt what you're doing. Adapt the message you're trying to get across for that. I'm being boring as fuck, man. You know, don't your opinions of fucking people are too high. Your expectations of people are too high. One mistake that confirms somebody's bias, it's fucked. One mistake. One fucking wee mistake. One wee, let's say, a picture of Trump at some rally, and it's a picture when it's all kind of empty. Oh, look, everybody, haha, nobody turned up to Trump's rally. All it takes is for somebody to then post a thing saying, aye, but that was at the beginning when nobody was fucking in. Look at that. That's enough to confirm the whole thing, that you're all liars. You're all liars. You can't fuck up. I sorry to go on and on and on. I just think there's people on Twitter, people who I would consider on my side of things, like my side, which I would say is kind of left-leaning side, that exaggerate, heartfelt, emotional, exaggerate how important a thing is. It's like the most fucking important thing that you should be thinking about this more than anything else in your day right now. It's that much. And by doing that, instead of underselling it, maybe underselling it, trick the person into caring. Trick the person into caring. Go like that. Here's a wee fact for you. It's probably nothing. I'll see you later, right? You probably won't be interested in that, right? I'll see you later, right? Yeah, here's a wee fact for you about the planet, about these things that happen to the animals. It's probably nothing. Here you go, just leave that there, right? I'll see you later. So the person goes, hey, no, wait a minute, hold on. What? What's that? What? Rather than going like that, fuck you! Stop what you're fucking doing, man! Fucking leave your job! Leave your job and go fucking out there on a boat, man, and pick up all the fucking plastic. That's how important it is. I'm telling you right fucking now, see if everything was done my way. This planet would be fucking saved, man. If it was done my way. I'm fucking telling you. Mother Step, thank you very much for the resub. Happy to sub again. Shout out to all the troops and glad the book did well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. AJWR, thank you very much for the sub. Listen, I just want you, honestly, I'm just saying this, right? Listen, can I just conclude with this? Dabke Disco, I'm sort of half joking and I'm just being my usual annoying bastard self, right? I'm just trying some thought experiments out and just seeing how it goes, and I'm just talking a lot of shite. I like just trying to have a wee bit of laugh and just seeing what happens, right? Right? Just having a bit of a giggle. I'm half serious. I'm kind of serious about the fact stuff and how to present stuff and how you get into people. I'm interested in the psychology of getting into somebody's head. How do you persuade them? How do you persuade them? Because I've seen a new thing that I haven't seen before, where people have become very, very tribal, and I'm interested in how do you get somebody to switch tribes, or how do you get somebody to leave their tribe and become a bit of free thinker and not really care about tribes? How do you get somebody to sort of float about between the different ideas? How do you detach them for their entrenched fucking beliefs so that they sort of move about and go, oh, I'm into this, oh, that might not be right, that might not be right. How do you get them to pick a bit of this and leave a bit of that? How is it done? How is it done? That's all. NNG Music, thank you very much for the sub. How do you do it? How is it done? Right, troops, listen. It is... it says... I said it is... and Alexa went on. Who wants good old... contradiction? Ali Mitchell TV, thank you very much for the sub. Right, here we go. Where are you? Contradiction, where are you? There you are. There you are. I was looking up some videos of the characters and the actors, and Jenks and Emma were playing a game together. They're actually playing another game, sitting side by side. Hi there. Hi everybody. Hello everybody. Subtitles on, full screen on. Here we go, trips. Okay, how well. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Listen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to go on and on about all that stuff I went on about. Sometimes I go on a bit. Chazzy O, thank you very much for the sub. Ali Mitchell TV, and there was somebody else. No, there wasn't. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody for the subs. Here we go. Right, let's see. There are some things you haven't asked Simon, Emma, I can't remember. Do you know what? I feel like putting earphones in. I had earphones here. Wait. Shit, fucking earphone bits right under the seat. Oh no! Oh no, it's all caught up in the fucking insides. You bastard. Oh no, man. Oh, for fuck's sake. How am I going to get that out? Sorry about this, troops. I'm doing on the ground here trying to get the fucking earphones out of the... How the fuck did I get... Oh, wait. Right, wait. Is it alright? It's alright. These headphones heat up my ears. I don't like the feeling. You know, I could hold on. Sorry about this. Monty, thank you very much, mate. Best breakfast banter. I'm the fourth cunt. I'm the fourth bit cunt, by the way, sorry. Monty, how are you? It was me who came out with the party. How? You're the fourth cunt. You're the fourth bit cunt. You're not fucking any cunt. You're the fourth bit cunt. You're the fucking nay cunt. It's me who came out with that party, man. Coming on here trying to make a fucking name for yourself, mate. Coming on here trying to make a name for yourself. Right, hold on. Can I plug this right into this? I can actually plug that right into that, can't I? Can I? At the bottom. Now what's this going to be like? Look at this hanging down. Is that no day or nothing? Or... Right. What if I plug it into the headphones there? The speakers? No, because this... Right, wait a minute. Right, if I do that... Oh, test. Oh, fuck. Right, wait a minute. Oh, fuck, I can hear myself now. Jesus. Oh, test. Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fucking hell, man. Right. Can't you hear me? Can you not hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Right. So I'm going to switch that off. Right. Now, if I do output goes to the speakers in this. Test. Right. Test. Right. And if I go there. Test. What does this sound like right now? What does this sound like? Test. How's it sound? Is it alright? The same. Right, it's fine. Good. Now I can actually hear myself and I can actually turn that up down. I know this doesn't look as good, but I don't really care. There you go. There's something to annoy you. I've went to all this expense to make everything look good and I've got this. Oh, fuck. Turn that down. Test. Right. Here we go, trips. It just feels better for my ears. I knew I can actually hear myself. Right. Simon, Emma, Rebecca, Ryan. Let's go in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No game audio. Really? Right. No sound for the game? Right. Right. So, let me see. If I exit. So if I exit the game. Hold on. Come back in. You can hear it now, can you? 48% progress, I know. Here we go. You can't hear it? Right, hold on. Can you hear it? Test. Interesting. So if I do desktop audio, mic. No, right, don't get in it. You know what you do? You know what you do? Here's what you do. Unplug that, idiot. Fucking stupid fucking headphones on there. You see it alright now? Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? What? What? What the fuck is this? Oh no! Right. Right. Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me right now? Right, good. Right. Here, that is really fast. Let me just check to see how quickly you can reply to me. Type the letter A. That's like 3 seconds. That's like 3 seconds. Because you probably heard me. Why is this? What's going on here? Escape this menu. Oh, come on, what is going on here? Look. Escape for I'm fucking hitting escape. That's the game fucked. That's the game fucked. Right. Right, here we go. Right, can you hear the game? You can't hear the game. What could that be then? Mixer. Can you hear it now? No. Wraith44, thank you very much for the tier 2 sub. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Honestly, see if it wasn't for so many of you saying that, I would think you're winding me up, because I'm looking at the wee thing here that tells me, like, I mean, if I go there, if I go back to there, incredible. AV options. No, I mean, it's no, it's fine. I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it. Right, let me go open volume mixer. That's not it. Open sound settings. Output device. The headset. Yeah. I mean, I can see the thing doing it. Let me try something else, right? Tell me if you can hear this. Can you hear Dark Souls? Right, so it's not just that, right? What could that be then? What could that be? What could that be? Make. Ever since I put that in, that would be that. Ever since I plugged that in, maybe plug it into that. Unplug it. Right, let me try different things here. I really don't know. Really don't know. Lagging, nothing I can do, I'm afraid. 30 frames a second? I had this at 60. Oh, no. Right. No, I had it at 30. I'm talking shite. So you just can't hear that, man. I mean, I can see it here. I can see it fucking here. I'll restart, right? I'll restart. Is it? I mean, are you talking shite? Are you talking shite? When should we tell him? Well, this is a lie. No, I know you can't see the fucking game. I know that. I'm talking about the sound. Hey. They're trying to sabotage you again, so I'm gonna have to give a timeout for the lies. You can hear the dog barking, right. Let's see then. Right, I'm gonna shut this and then come back. Hold on.